time for another Ask SP, though the inbox is so chock-a-block it's hard to know where to start, though I have heard the beginning is a very good place to start, so let's kick things off with this video question from Vanessa.
Hey GGSP, I just have a few questions for you guys. Do you know any good free games websites that I can play on? And do you know some good PC games? Don't have to be free, just any type of games. Thanks, that's all.
Thanks, Vanessa. In answer to your first question about free online games, well, Darren is always talking about this free online archive of some classic games on this site called archive.org. There's a real treasure trove of great old school titles to discover, like Lemmings, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, Disney's Aladdin, and heaps more. There may be some titles in the library recommended for gamers over the age of 15 though, so maybe check in with your grown-ups for a bit of guidance. You might also want to check out Roblox. It's a pretty accessible platform with all sorts of free games available to browse and play. Though some games do tend to be better than others, and I think most Roblox games are best enjoyed with your friends. Aside from those sites, you can also seek out some free browser games. For example, Wonderputt, a colourful little golf game. Or Line Rider, where you draw your own tracks for a little sledder. Sounds simple, but there's a lot of potential for creativity. I also always like to recommend the stripped back version of Minecraft called Minecraft Classic. It's a simple, great way to get a free taste of Minecraft in your browser if you don't already own the full version in some form. As for good PC games in general, well, aside from Minecraft, which is an excellent choice, Portal 2 is one of the all-time greats. I would highly recommend trying it if you haven't already. Another great is Journey, which is now available on PC. Then there's the farming fun of Stardew Valley, and the heartfelt Ori and the Blind Forest, as well as Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Or there's Rayman Legends for some popping platforming. Untitled Goose Game is brilliant if you want to tap into your mischievous side, and if you're a fan of animals, you might like to give Planet Zoo a try. Oh, so many great games on the PC and so many great questions, so let's move on to another question, and this one comes from Zacharias in Hobart, Tasmania. Can you name any other soccer games besides FIFA and PES? Thank you. Thanks, Zacharias. Other soccer or football games besides FIFA or PES? Well, they're the most well-known at the moment, but I'm gonna give Darren a call and see if he knows about any others.
Hello, Darren speaking.
Hi, Darren. I've just got a question here about other soccer or football games besides FIFA or PES. Do you know any?
Oh, affirmative. Aside from FIFA and PES, which stands for Pro Evolution Soccer, Football Manager is another current soccer game series. It brings all the stats and team management aspects of soccer to center stage, or rather, center field. There's also a mobile soccer game called Sociable Soccer for Apple Arcade, which is planned for PC and console as well. In fact, throughout the history of gaming, there have actually been loads of different soccer games. From the soccer arcade games of the late 70s and 80s, to home console games like Pele's Soccer, aka Championship Soccer, and the Kickoff series and its various sequels and spin-offs, including Kickoff Revival, which released for PS4 and Vita in 2016. Oh, and who could forget Sensible World of Soccer, which was quite popular in the 1990s and continued to be thought of quite fondly through its various incarnations and re-releases. Then there's the Actua Soccer series, the 1995 original of which brought a full 3D graphics engine to the soccer game experience. There have also been a bunch of soccer-style video games featuring some recognizable characters, like Mario Smash Football and Mario Strikers Charged Football, Disney Sports Soccer, as well as Super Nintendo's Mega Man Soccer. You might say that Rocket League is kind of a soccer game too. And that's just to name a few. I really could go on and on.
Thanks though, Darren. That's heaps. You're really kicking goals there with your soccer games history.
Thank you, Will. I'm no dummy run. That's a soccer term.
Right, okay. Well, thanks again, Darren. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now let's kick things forward with this question from Ash.
Hi, Good Game Spawn Point. I have one question for you. Have you heard any rumours about a new Super Mario Odyssey game coming out?
Thanks, Ash. If you're hoping for some goss about a Super Mario Odyssey sequel, well, there was some speculation about the possibility when Nintendo Japan advertised jobs for projects last year. And there have been other rumors about possible remasters of some older Mario games, like Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine, to celebrate the 35th anniversary of Mario this year. We do know that a new Paper Mario game is coming out in July, but I haven't seen anything concrete when it comes to info on a Super Mario Odyssey sequel. And it's always hard to know exactly what's planned until we get an official announcement. Now, I believe we are officially out of time, but if you have something you want to ask me, Rad Gem, or Darren, you can go here to send it in. And if it's a video we use on the show, you'll get some cool GGSP stuff. But that is officially the end of Ask SP this week, and I think you'll agree it's a great place to end Ask SP for this week.